Happy with a point today, Dowse?
No, not really, no. I thought it was sloppy. I thought probably a bit fortunate to get a point to be on, even though we've had some great chances. We've got a score from a head off a corner there. There was had a chance, obviously, a penalty. But I was very alarmed about how defensively bad we looked today, about the corners and the front coming in, which we talked about, and we put some hate in the team because of that purpose, to be honest. And we've hit the post, the ball's coming in, we didn't defend it. But I had to find out about the team because we've lost 4 players. Actually, Crosman will be back next week. Gavin probably shouldn't have played today, but forced him out there. But you got through it. I just thought we just done okay and just got through it we never had any pace. I thought up front we didn't show anything, we didn't get anybody past people except when Hodgie come on. We done okay. I keep saying okay, it's not going to be good enough to win the league, but it might be good enough to get in the playoffs, I suppose. But I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest. I could have signed a couple of players yesterday, and I didn't because I thought the team would got have a look at that, and I think would be good enough. And all right, eggs. Heidi comes off after 10 minutes or whatever. We can't do anything about that. But I need to get me thinking about next week, and if I can get Edster back and then get Max back in the team, and I maybe get a wide one with Pierce, then we'll not be far off, I don't think,
And important to bounce back after conceding that goal in the first half, and what a finish it was from Jack Cook.
But the amount of times we put balls in there, and there's some good balls in, and we didn't attack it, and I know we missed a sitter from a yard there, haven't we? And we've got to do better. Listen, it's 11 games unbeaten now, and we're gonna have setbacks. So I'd rather have a setback than draw. So we've got all week to work with what we got, but it wasn't what it was today. I didn't think we played very well, to be honest. I thought we were second around the pitch. I thought, except for Marnie Little, I didn't think we had any energy. Looks in the team. I was very cautious about what the team was going to look like with all the departures, and I've seen it for myself now. So I'm not daft. I know what needs to get improved. And like I say, when Ed's a good, obviously Ben playing with his injury, probably shouldn't have played. We want right in the middle there, and obviously Loz are good as well. We've been down to a few bare bones, I suppose. So I've got to make sure that I'll tweak it a bit next week to get what we're on. But it's good to see, because like I say, yesterday I was ready to sign this player. I thought, no, let's just see what we're like up front here. We should be okay, and it wasn't okay. So the cards on the table, it wasn't. And like I say, unless Hodgie come on, I didn't see anybody in the Marnie's bubble about him. We look a bit flat, to be honest. But great support, but we appreciate all the supporters coming. Great support, but we just got to get them something to shout about again, and we'll let us start back next week.
And a blow losing Hyde early on. What's the news on him?
A hamstring, just one of them things. He's been flying all week. Because I left him out last week against Welling, and and he was firm, and he was, which is fine. And I felt as though he ran himself into the ground. He did, and in training this week, and felt really, really sharp. And everybody's saying how sharp he looks. And I looked and I thought, crazy, but this 10 minutes in, he does his hammy, and we've got to change the whole structure, which was to get in the game here because of the directness and the balls in the box. And all of a sudden, when the game gets stressed, put Hodgie on, and everything was working, tick the boot, to be honest, till that happened. But that's football, and we've got to move on.
And any sympathy, Dowse, for players that miss penalties?
It's one of them things, isn't it? To be honest, I just think when you miss it, you've got to get on with it. And he scored a great penalty away to Hampton, and all of a sudden we've missed penalties before, and we'll miss them again. And our penalty record, I think, is quite good this season. But disappointing because we could have nicked it. But I think if we had scored, it would have been nicking it, to be honest. I thought we would have been lucky to win the game. I did. I think we're half lucky to still have a draw, to tell you the truth. I thought we bombarded our box and we struggled dealing with it. And that's down the back four, to be honest. We never cleared our lanes. I know I was having a crack at a couple of our lads in the second half. We never got it and went in behind them and said how we cleared their lanes. It was my full back, so it would only gone about 10 and just clear your lanes, get it right up the pitch, and we kept on fighting trouble all the time. And because we didn't compete in midfield today very well, then it looked as though that we didn't. I think all of our sides are competitive. We're always clever, and that's what I swear by. If you got a competitive club, you got a chance. And I thought our standard slipped is competitiveness, to be honest, and that's got to come obviously from me. And I've got to get 1 or 2 better in next week. So I've seen what we need. It was always going to be difficult with a 10-day spell. We never had a game. It was always going to be difficult because we didn't know how this team would gel, because we haven't had a game to prove that. So you sort of half know what you need now, and I've got to go and get it, as simple as that.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Cheers, magic.
Thanks.
Okay, top point.